Ciao Zoom friends, and welcome to another great event of the Black History Month. We're organizing a lot of great events for the whole month of February, and this one is live. Today is a Wednesday, it's at 8 p.m. today in Rome, and maybe 2 p.m. in US, maybe in New York. I have like a great people helping for this event tonight. I have a Chris behind the camera. I have a Carlos taking like some photos of the event. I have a Peyton and Nick monitoring the chat. I have Emily. I have a Benedita, and of course I have like our artist for tonight, Charles. We're going to introduce for a minute. But today we're at the gallery space of Temple University Rome, where this incredible gallery show. There will be for 2 weeks here. You can definitely come if you're in Rome and book you can reserve your spot, and you can come and see in presence this incredible gallery exhibition. Go to rome.temple.edu/BHM and register yourself. Imagery as activism, Blacks in Italy and the art of taking space, and incredible works. We have Tamara Pizzoli is the author, the creator, the producer, and the publisher, and the artist Elena Tommasi Ferroni. We have so many oil paintings over here. Chris, you can follow me on the side, as you can see. But we're going to enter now in the main gallery space this way, where we have you can see something also behind the scenes. We have Emily. Ciao, Emily. She's going to direct everything. We also have Nick, one of our AA, here for us, monitoring the chat. And of course, we have our student life coordinator, Benedita Giumpa. Ciao, Benedita, who's also the organizer of this incredible month of event here at Temple University Rome, the Black History Month. And I give it to you because you want to say a few things, and then you're going to introduce our guest tonight, right? So let me put this for you here. Go for it.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our second edition of Black History Month at Temple University Rome. Of course, this wouldn't be possible without the support of the dean and my colleagues as well, and the help that they're giving. So thank you, everybody that is attending, and thank you, everybody, for supporting these initiatives. So today we have a moment of celebration, because Black History Month is not only about pain or racism, but it's also about celebration of art, joy, and culture, and artistry and music. So when we think about joy, we cannot help to think about our lovely student, Dinsia Wallo-Wright, that we lost in 2019. Dinsia was an example when you think about joy, and also she was a trailblazer for change, even during a time here abroad. And for this reason, tonight we dedicate this performance, South of Black America by Black SamuRaI, to Dinsia. So tonight we have Black SamuRaI, Charles Burchell, who is a multi-talented music producer, rapper, writer, multi-instrumentalist, and also is an educator from New Orleans, Louisiana. Burchell founded recently the Lex Sounds, a new sample pack label aimed to highlight musicians who are amazing producers that as well part of the BIPOC community and also the LGBTQ community. Beyond all these achievements, has also used hip-hop as a tool for diplomacy through the U.S. State Department. And also has created amazing courses with the St. Louis University here in Rome, and also with John Cabot University, His achievements, I think that we wouldn't have enough time tonight to mention them all, but I believe it's important absolutely to highlight the project that has been working on, which is also is the founder of the Love Experiment, and he's been working to different artists and is based here in Rome. But why don't we just go over and actually meet our artist? So, ciao, Charles.
Sarah, thank you for having me. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in on the Zoom. This is my first Zoom performance, so I'm very excited to see and not see everybody's faces. But, oh, do I grab this? You want me to take this?
That's fine. I can grab it.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm happy to present some music for you tonight. I named the performance Sounds of Black America, but to describe that, I'm basically playing music that I've composed, and really my history has been through absorbing many of the different musical legacies of America. So that's gospel, jazz, R&B, soul music, funk music, hip hop, techno, house music, and kind of amalgamating it into my own style. So tonight's performance will feature music that I've created since I've been here, but basically takes all these different styles of black music and puts them into my own kind of filter, looking towards the future, what hopefully is going to be the new music of the future. So these are just my expressions of my own experience as a Black American and as a musician, and I hope you enjoy. And if anyone's interested in the music I'm playing, you can purchase it. I think there's going to be a link somewhere. So thank you for having me, and I'm really excited to do this performance.
Thank you so much, Charles, and thank you everybody that is attending. Please check out the chat for any links to check out and support Charles' music. And I'll leave it over to Black SamuRaI.
because this story is about you. pretty much during this performance. But this song right here is actually dedicated to my son Zen, who was, I made this beat when I found out about his existence, so this one's for Zen.
represent the soul. The ears didn't hear it, the mouth did not move, but you spoke and you heard yourself speak. If you close your eyes, you can see this better. What is the sight that can see your future? These two eyes don't see the future. These two eyes don't see the past. Yet you can see. How can you hear yourself say rock star and no vibration of sound has happened? See, this puts a different perspective on what sound actually is.
When I'm whipping up, this is America. I got you slipping up, look how I'm living up. Police be tripping up, yeah, this is America. Guns in my area, I got the strap, I gotta carry 'em. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the bag. Yeah, I'm so cold like yeah, I'm so tall like yeah. We gon' blow like yeah. This is America. Don't got you slipping now. Don't got you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping up. This is America. Don't got you slipping now. Don't got you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping up. Look how I'm picking up. I'm so pretty. I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. Yeah, I'm on pretty. This is Sally. Yeah. On my Kodak. Black. Ooh, know that. Yeah. Ooh. 100 bands. Punch your band. I got the plug on what? They gonna find you like America. Listen.
Coming towards the end of this set here. If you like any of the music that you've heard tonight, all this music is available on Spotify and Apple Music, and also on my Bandcamp, which is the best way to support independent artists. The link should be somewhere in the chat, and yeah, you can buy the music directly from me. And just to give you a little bit of information about who I am, I'm a music producer, DJ, rapper from New Orleans, Louisiana, currently living here in Rome. I also am the founder of LEX Sounds, it's a sample pack label. So for all the people who are interested in music production, sample packs are a way to inspire new producers to make music. So I just started that last month, and I have a band called The Love Experiment. I continue to release music as Black Samurai. I continue to release rap music as Carnival Kid, and I do a number of education programs with different institutions like Carnegie Hall. I also do education and writing work for Roland, which is a great music company, and I've collaborated with Splice, which is a really great website for music production. So there's a lot of things out there, and I'm just happy to be here, happy to perform, happy to celebrate Black people, Black music, Black joy, Black futures. Thank you so much, Temple University Rome. Thank you for having me. Thank you to Tamara and Elena for this amazing artwork. And we really hope you're enjoying yourself. We hope everyone's staying safe. And thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to be here. And I hope everybody has a wonderful evening.
Bravo, bravo.
Bravo, Charles. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Such an enjoyable moment. And we just enjoyed like vibing to the music. And really like we had people in the chat congratulating us and congratulating your work. So please don't forget to check the links out to support. Okay, do you want me to? Okay, so we're gonna get some questions for our students, for our work study students. So I'm going to Peyton right now. And what's the, what's Carlos, you're the one with the questions. Don't run away from us, please.
When did you know that music wasn't just your passion, but also your career?
Okay, when did I know music was more than just my passion and going to be my career, correct? Yes. Okay, so I'm from New Orleans, so if people don't know, in 2005, New Orleans was hit with a devastating hurricane. Hurricane Katrina destroyed the city, and a lot of people were relocated. And I was one of those people, and I returned to New Orleans maybe 4 or 5 months after the storm, and the city was pretty much destroyed. But during that time, I went to the local jazz club, and Ellis Marcellus, rest in peace, one of the most important jazz musicians from New Orleans. He played at this local jazz club every Friday, and he was there. And even though the entire city was destroyed outside, inside that little club, everything felt okay. And I realized, okay, music has this power to not only bring people together, but to heal people. And I realized that's what I wanted to do, and that it was bigger than just playing my instrument, but it's, providing a service for humanity. So I was probably 15, 16 at that time. 15, 16 years later, I'm still doing it. So, hopefully in my small part, I'm doing what I can to help people and help humanity in the best way I can. Hopefully that answered the question.
That's amazing. Music has the ability to heal. That's for sure. That's powerful what just Charles shared about his journey from New Orleans and resilience and the ability of music to reach humanity. It's absolutely beautiful. We have Chris with us tonight. Ciao, Chris.
Ciao.
What's your question for Charles?
My question is that oftentimes in the music industry, it's really expensive to start to get into the industry. Do you think it's necessary for people to invest all that money in order to produce great content as a musician?
Great question.
Well, me with, I guess, 12, 13 years maybe as a professional musician, what I would say is that depending on what level you want to go, it's important to invest money because, you can't really do anything without having capital. But I will say for your art, you don't need a lot of money to get started. To just create music, you don't need a lot of money. And in fact, a lot of people think that and then they don't do anything. If you have a smartphone or a tablet, you can create a really, high quality production these days. Or if you have a laptop, there's a lot of free software you can use. So you really don't need a lot of money to start music. I think if you want to develop a career, then you should think of it as a business. So you should think, okay, how am I going to get some type of economic infrastructure to support my artistry? A lot of musicians make that mistake, myself included. We just want to focus on the art and put all our money in creating the product, but then we don't realize that you have to build a business infrastructure around that product. Otherwise, you're just sitting on this thing with no idea how to sell it. So it's a two-sided answer. No, you don't need a lot of money to start music and to start your career and to start creating art, but you do need to figure out where the money's going to come from if you want to make a career as an artist, because it is a business and you are an entrepreneur once you decide to be an artist. So you have to start thinking like that and thinking, where am I going to get the money so that I can do this art and have that art come back to me and sustain me? So hopefully that makes sense.
Absolutely. It made so much sense and so much wisdom. So remember, build the infrastructure to build your artistry. So music is also passion, but also is also a business. So it's important to build your infrastructure, as just Charles shared. Thank you so much for this wisdom.
That's for all creatives. All creatives. Doesn't matter if you're just doing music. If you want to be an artist in any fashion, remember you're also an entrepreneur. So think about the business side too.
Absolutely, so much wisdom. And I'm sure we have many creators and entrepreneurs within our chat. So one question that we have for our public is, how long have you been in Rome?
I've been in Rome for about 5 years. All the art you see on the wall actually comes from books from the great Dr. Tamara Pizzoli, and that is my love, and we have 4 children together, and I moved here for her and for our family, and so, yeah, I've been out here, for these years, raising our children and doing music and figuring out how to speak Italian. Yeah, I've been here for, I guess, almost half a decade now, so I'm enjoying Rome. I don't quite speak Italian well yet, but I'm learning, imparando. But yeah, I like Rome. Rome is nice. I'm happy I'm here, given the current situation of the world. I'm so happy that I'm here and not in America. So I'll just say that, no offense to any Americans.
And we are happy to have you here. Can we ask one last question? Or yeah, I have a question. Although, as you spoke about Rome and being in Rome, first of all, we appreciate the work that you and Tamara have been doing, and also a celebration of Black love. So, my question for you is, Being in Rome, what have been the challenges for you to be in the music industry, and what differences do you see between the music industry in Italy compared to the US?
Wow, that's really complicated. Well, there's a little bit of a language barrier, of course, not speaking Italian well. But then I also would say that Italy, like most places within the music industry, is really about who you know. So if you don't know people, it's hard to get to certain levels. So I think I've done pretty well of just meeting people and navigating, and I've got to perform and do a lot of great things, but it's really about who you know. So the challenges for me is that I'm primarily here to raise my family, so I'm not like going out to the clubs and like meeting a lot of people. I don't really have time to do all that. So the networking part has been kind of hard, and that creates a barrier because you can basically only get to the level of the people you know. So you have to network, you have to meet people, but over time I've met a lot of people, and so it's a slow progression. I would say in America, because there's no language barrier, because I've been there for most of my life, I just know a lot more people, so I'm more connected and more integrated in the industry. And honestly, most of my work is still in America, even though I'm here. Most of my artistic work and professional work is still in America. But whenever things go back to normal, I do hope to perform again here in Rome, and I was very invested in performing live here before everything happened, so hopefully that will return, and then I will also return to performing, and then hopefully we'll see how the new world looks, and we'll see what performance opportunities are available. But I know in this moment, I think because of the internet, because of the times, every artist has control of the narrative that they want to create, because nobody's going anywhere. So one thing I'm focusing on is creating more content, more videos, more music, so that whenever the world opens up, more people know about me and care about what I'm doing and want to actually see me perform live. So I've learned that, you have to live your life without the ideas of limitations, and then you can actually go beyond where you thought you can go. So although there have been many limitations living here, I'm learning to navigate around them and also understand that there are many opportunities. Wherever you see obstacles, there are also opportunities. So, I think the music industry is hard anywhere, but you just have to be persistent and you'll get what you want.
Okay. That's great. So we're going to wrap up. We want to thank once again Charles. We thank you once again for your amazing performance. Thank you for being with us. Thank you so much for those that have joined us. And our next event would be on the 23rd of February with artist Boris Akim Aka, which will do a live drawing, and it will be on Zoom, and it will also be in this gallery. So don't forget to register at our website. Johnny, remind me the website again. Rome.temple.edu/BHM, Black History Month. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And thank you for everybody helping us. From Johnny at the camera, we got Peyton, we got Chris, we got Nick, we got Emily. Thank you so much, Emily. We got Carlos. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone that's made this possible. Let's not forget our tech person, Antonio, which is hiding somewhere. But thank you so much. We are grateful and we appreciate you. And don't forget, check us out, and the event will be on our channels. Bye. Ciao. Have a good evening or day. Ciao.